through your headquarters down
Right.
here. This is something that we've been doing before the merger.
Yes, right.
So this building, though, specifically was always on a .EUR. And so now as we're saying CTAF as a deployable requirement, it's only challenging when you're trying to get into the domain. And then .F, we just have never had an issue trying as a requirement to get on that network. And so we're working through now to make sure that we have that capability.
What's your MLS?
I'm a 91 Bravo, sir.
What are you going to tell me today?
So today this is station 1, which is documentation. In documentation, you're just looking for 4 documents, which are the hashtags, the SDDGs, 1750s, and the ATLA letter.
I don't know what any of those things are. I don't expect you to explain them to me. Paperwork, I got it.
Right,
It's government, you got to have paperwork.
Roger, sir. The purpose is just to ensure that all documentation is ready for the Air Force.
When did you join the Army?
You enlisted in 2019, sir.
What's your MLS?
91 Bravo, sir.
91 Bravo. Monterey, okay. All right, so was your family, anybody in the military? Or?
Negative, sir.
So why did you join?
I had a friend who told me about this. It's over in the 6th and I wanted to try.
Yeah? Okay.
That's right.
How many jumps you got?
So it's West Point.
I have 12, sir.
Well, that's pretty good. Hey, Sergeant Spencer, how you doing?
Pretty good, sir. How you doing?
Where are you from?
From Louisiana, sir.
Where in Louisiana?
New Iberia, sir.
I've heard of New Iberia, but not New Iberia, Louisiana. There's other New Iberias. Where is New Iberia, Louisiana?
South of Lafayette, sir.
Okay, I know where Lafayette is. How long have you been here, 173rd?
2 years, sir.
Have you done this before, run this yard before?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
We use their fire station as a
How many people fit in that?
About a company plus.
Yeah, we had like, I want some show.
I was in Stuttgart, Germany.
Stuttgart. Oh, what were you doing in Stuttgart?
We 10th group.
10th group, okay. When were you in the 82nd?
I was there in the MCT. I spent 5 years at Fort Bragg in the MCT.
What year?
In November.
What year? Over there, as a load or a chalk or something?
It'll be separated by chalk.
Chalk.
Here.
Okay. So they're organized by chalk here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's how they flow through the site?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You gotta listen to them. You apply your own judgment, right? They're not always going to be right. Most of the time they are. But you gotta, it should make sense to you. What they're telling you to do should make sense. All right. It's a long platform. Is that all ball?
It's not. We have 44 millimeter rounds, 84 millimeter rounds, stuff like that.
Oh,
sir.
mortar ammo as well.
Yes,
okay.
sir. But really, if you combine it all into a full package to go out, it's right about the company or a little less.
So are we talking about like a 3-day supply?
It's
one day on the troop and on vehicles and pallets, you got another day or two? Or?
Good afternoon. On behalf of our host, General Stephen J. Townsend, welcome to today's recognition ceremony. Attention to orders. The Joint Service Achievement Medal is awarded to First Lieutenant Jessica Barabee, who served as the officer in charge for the month of December. Under her leadership, her team rapidly executed 2 real-world deployments to 2 locations in support of AFRICOM operations. Her efforts ensured the 173rd Infantry Brigade Combat Team Airborne was able to rapidly deploy in support of the AFRICOM commander's operational priorities. Her actions reflect great credit upon her, the United States Army, and the Department of Defense. Signed, Stephen J. Townsend, Commanding. The Commander's Coin for Excellence is presented to Specialist Ryan Frid for his contributions to the battalion's maintenance surge efforts and his ability to lead, shape, and mold new paratroopers. In his short time in Bravo Company, he mentored new paratroopers on how to complete services to standard and manage the shop floor in the maintenance bay. The Commander's Coin for Excellence is presented to recently promoted Sergeant Austin Unawardena for his taking his role as a new NCO to its fullest by training paratroopers on MOS-related skills, drill and ceremony, ruck marching, and other field-related tasks. The Commander's Coin for Excellence is presented to Sergeant Arthur Mata, known as a go-getter. He consistently meets the demands of his supervisors ahead of time and displays the qualities of be, know, and do on a daily basis while helping his peers be better. The Commander's Coin for Excellence is presented to Sergeant Scott McDonald, for hitting the ground running and immediately revamping the utilization of company medics across the battalion for medical readiness reporting and combat lifesaver involvement. He is a true value-added leader to the organization. The Commander's Coin for Excellence is presented to Matthew Williams for his contributions as the team outload forklift driver. He supported the rehearsal activation of the NARF, real-world deployment of the NARF, and the deployment of the infantry company in support of AFRICOM. He is the go-to paratrooper to get the job done right. Colonel Townsend, the floor is yours.
Thank you. All right, if you can't, fall out over there. Just kind of gather around down this way. Keep your social distance. Some of you I got to have lunch with and I've talked to briefly already. My name is General Townsend. I command U.S. AFRICOM. Why is the commander of U.S. AFRICOM here? That's because we've had a long relationship with CTAF, U.S. Army Africa headquarters in Vicenza. But in the last year, I'll just say it this way, 173rd has been troop listed for AFRICOM. That doesn't mean you don't work for Europe, you still do that as well, but you also now work for AFRICOM. And when I heard that I was getting, actually my requirement was for one platoon, platoon plus, let's call it a company minus of paratroopers. When I was told that they were going to come out of the 173rd, I was happy about that because I knew if I could get a company, I could get a battalion. If I could get a battalion, I could get the whole brigade if I needed it. So I was very happy to hear about that. So I've been down here a couple times now and came down for the CTAP change of command a few months ago. Now I'm here to see how you outload. We've already called on you for a couple of operations already. I think I heard someone say that they were involved in an operation that we did in Libya recently, and we had to position some paratroopers down to Sigonella to be ready for that operation. And I think I heard some of you say you participated in or supported our recent operation where we had a rifle company chosen down to Djibouti and Somalia. So the business is picking up for the brigade in Africa, and I want to come here and see how you support and outload your force here so I can understand what kind of support you need. That's why I'm here today. Thanks for an excellent tour around the base. Several of you are out there in the outload areas explaining what you do, the riggers and folks like that. And thanks for the guys that had lunch with me and the excellent questions. And the awardees here, well done. Keep up the fire. And keep your feet and knees together. Thanks.